Something about this place brings me back, it always brings me back. This kind of love won't change. Brings me back, it always brings me back. I've crossed many miles, but one thing's always clear, my heart stays here.
McIntyre Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC is proud to sponsor the Sydney Curling Club. Looking for a new ride? Shop new or use, assisted by our friendly sales team with the largest selection of GM vehicles on the island. Need a part for your vehicle or an oil change? Visit our certified service and parts department for all your vehicle servicing needs. Hurry hard down to 101 Disco Street. Shop anytime online on our website and follow us on social media to stay up to date with all of our latest promotions.
Curl a little. This looks really good, Todd. Looks really good. Will it roll? And
What a shot!
Oh, he just ticks it. He just ticks it. Will it curl? Will it curl?
Oh, big miss there, big. A little tight.
Oh, yes it is. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Hello and welcome to draw number 7 of the Coldstream Clear Mix Spiel here in beautiful Sydney, Nova Scotia. The draw we have on for you today, or this afternoon, is Team Chris Granchelli versus Team Kevin Gouthro. So this is the Division A quarterfinal. The winner of this will move on to play, I think, the winner of the game that's on sheet 4 right now. So thank you for coming. We'd love to have you. Oh, one second. Go to overhead. Okay, one sec. Oh, sorry about that, technical difficulties. So I'm here with my co-host.
Simon Barrett, great to be here.
So, you were just on the ice, weren't you, Simon?
We were just got off the ice right now.
How did that fare?
You know, it was a close game. We were on the quintessential wrong side of the inch a few times. Team Stephen Leslie played real well, and we came a solid second.
That's not too bad. Pretty close. Continue on playing, I guess.
Yeah, we're in the B whatever quarter or something tonight. A little later.
Some game going on later at some point.
Exactly. We got a dandy today, though.
Oh yeah. All right, so we got Team Granchelli here throwing their second rock.
Nice spot there, top of the 4-foot. Partially buried, it looks.
Oh yeah, partially buried.
Looks like Gouthro's going to try a little quiet hit here.
Yeah, so our lineups for today, this afternoon's games are on Team Granchelli. We have Skip Chris Granchelli, mate Christina Black. Their second is Kurt Roach, and their lead is Laura Young. And on Team Gouthro, we got their skip Kevin Gouthro, mate Julia Cormier, second Robbie Burant, and lead Samantha Livingston. Oh, just looks like they sort of peeled that guard off from.
Yeah. Created a little space for him there.
Open it up, yeah. That's not buried anymore. All right, let's see. So that is Granchelli's lead. They're now they're getting ready to throw. So
looks like they're splitting the house here, trying to get some distance between the Blues.
yeah, trying to get some rocks in the house there. Some to, I think they they do have hammer, so trying to see if they can get some rocks in the house to try and get some points on the board.
Probably generating that soft 2, not too much risk, but hopefully a lot of reward.
Yeah.
Curl it a little.
Those first shots out to the wing early in the game can be tricky, so that's a heck of a throw.
Yeah, especially getting that weight down. You don't know how it's gonna act on the So the other games that we have on this afternoon are obviously on sheet 1, Team Gouthro versus Team Granchelli. On sheet 2, we have Team Kenny Kehoe versus Team Camden McNeil. On sheet 3, we have Team Yvonne Lafort versus Team Andre Arsenault. And on sheet 4, we have Team Sebastian Lafort versus Team Thomas Exodus. So a lot of good games going on here. So I think Chris just wants a little hit and roll here.
Roll on over behind the corner guard would be ideal here for Kurt.
Whoa. Close. Close. Whoa, Christina. Roll it. Anything. Good shot.
Nice roll there by Kurt Roach. Sitting 2 with hammer. Gouthro's going to try to hit and roll behind that corner guard right now. Put some pressure back on Granchelli. A little overroll, but good effort nonetheless. This first end's really all about feeling out the sheet of ice, seeing what paths maybe are a bit straighter or snapping a little bit more aggressively than others. Call is a nice draw, probably top 4, top 8 behind that corner guard.
It'll be fresh. Okay, we got room. Not curling yet. Okay, line's good. All right, always Christina, though.
Sorry about that. We had some technical difficulties there on the video side of the stream, so I think we should be back here, ready to go.
Good brush, guys. Nice shot, Kurt.
All right.
And just what they wanted there. Partially buried, top 8 foot.
Yeah.
Gouthro's got some work to do here to clean it up.
Yeah. It's sitting 2 there still for Granchelli, so it's not a super difficult one here from to get, but
No. Got to make contact here for sure, and hopefully keep the shooter around the 8 foot somewhere.
oh, it looks like they're really trying to get it to curl. Oh, so he's gonna move just enough.
Oh, and just
Oh,
underneath.
Just underneath.
Good effort. You really don't want to hit the guard there on that shot. So
Yeah.
that's the tolerance, I think.
Yeah, definitely better than hitting the guard there. It's
Should be able to
not
flag it
exactly
more.
what they wanted perfectly, but it's better than could have been a lot worse, I guess.
Absolutely. I've seen this person throwing from time to time.
Yeah.
Can't think of from where, but
Seems a little familiar, not
Line's
fully
good.
sure why.
yeah. Must have a twin or something.
Yeah, must.
Going hard on this one.
Yeah, sweepers are on it all the way down.
Sorry, good seat.
So our end one sponsor for this this stream is Cafe by the Bay. They are a cafe on Charlotte Street in Sydney. They have excellent coffee and even more excellent people. They're a wonderful sponsor of the club and of this stream, so we thank them for that. And they also have a special groundbreaking announcement at Cafe by the Bay on April 1st. So anybody here who wants to hear about the announcement, go see them on April 1st to see what that amazing announcement is. And again, thank you to them for sponsoring. This could never happen without all of our sponsors. So
Yep.
yeah, I think Chris just wants just a nice draw in here.
Yeah. Got a little bit of a break there with the flash on the takeout, so now trying to take advantage of it. It's always nice to be playing the same shot a second time. A little redemption, hopefully.
Yeah. She knows what weight didn't work last time, so
Exactly.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, got a curl.
And maybe a little over adjustment here, but not too bad.
Tad
at
heavy.
the
Yeah,
start.
not terribly heavy.
Shoot. I thought it was a pretty good adjustment. Darn. Shoot.
That's good.
That was pretty good.
Chris staying lighthearted with with both those shots.
Absolutely. Positive attitude's always a good way to go.
Too. Yeah, that's right. That's a good call.
Gouthro's got a big
Even
shot
just
here.
before the hog line,
Yeah.
I thought it had a chance, and then
Yeah.
it was just gone.
I knew I was lighter than
He
I
can
wanted
roll
on
under
that
these
one.
guards.
That
He
one
puts
I thought
puts
would've been
Granchelli in a
nervous. And it was like 6 feet
tougher
more than
spot.
Absolutely. They were chasing
Yeah,
here for a
better
good
there
bit at the
than
end, but
back
one good
button.
skip make and suddenly flips the script.
Yep.
Sort of makes a hit and roll, and we've got options. Oh, shoot.
Rock's coming down here. Nice easy takeout.
Yeah. Oh, sweepers are on it. They don't want it to overcurl too much. Looks like they got it.
On that one, Christina. Yeah.
See where it rolls.
Ooh.
Really nice shot.
Yeah.
I think it's
Gets buried in there.
right here.
Looks
Doesn't
good.
curl much until the end, right?
Yeah, looks good.
What are
Beauty
you
of this
thinking?
sport. You can miss a few
14
early,
and a
but if
half.
the skip comes up with a big one, all is forgotten.
Yep. Yep. As long as you make your last shot, that's all people remember.
Take it.
Exactly.
Kevin.
Yeah, that's what we're thinking. Curls all at the end.
This is one of those precision shots here. Got to get the line somewhere close and end up in the forefoot, and then good things will happen.
Yep. Just hope he has his weight down a little bit better than Christina done her too.
Advantage is he's seen a few rocks in this path now, so
Heavy,
could be close.
Yeah.
Indicating heavy early.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, sweepers are
It's really carving
yeah,
in there now.
starting to come down.
Hard.
Wow.
Good.
Look at that.
How about that for your
13
first draw of the
Yeah.
game? Wowza.
So much for him saying it was heavy at the start.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm glad it was heavy, I guess. Yeah.
It just hit like a curl and then
Stop
slowed
dead.
down.
Yeah, I've been noticing that this weekend is that like the ice surface is great, but you'll get these
'Cause
spots
I
that
think
the
it
rock
would've
will
been
just
heavy.
I think
take
so
off,
too,
go
but
sideways
Yeah.
at the break
so much
point.
curl at the end, and
And that looked like that was one of those examples.
Right, well, that's okay.
Yeah, been a lot of late breakers.
I've thrown what I meant to throw. Probably
Good
would've
swing
been
though. I
top
think
end.
most curlers will agree that that's the dream. Get some curl, you can make a lot
Yeah.
of shots.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to deal with a rock that curls than it does with one that won't move at all.
Totally.
I was wondering that when he rolled there.
It is, but it's this.
I
because
missed the
of
call.
stagger, it's a
I'm
lot
assuming
tighter
a
than it was.
freeze here
It's,
by Gouthro.
yeah.
That's what it seems like to me.
It was not necessary to try that.
It was not necessary. No.
Sweeper's on it right away.
This one's gonna curl, I think.
This looks like it's starting to move on him.
Try to keep it out there.
All right, so
Yeah.
there's a little bit more ice. And
Oh, looks like it's
try to get
coming
the
onto
edge
the
of button.
guard there,
Yeah.
I'm not going to throw much.
indicating
Less, I don't
maybe
think, but once
maybe
it curls,
something
it
weird
does.
happened on that. Maybe a suspected pick. We'll
Yeah.
We need what? Maybe 6 inches more, right? Or
It is full for.
yeah.
Well, all Chris has to do now is throw the exact same shot that he did for the first one, and
I don't know what to
he'll
give you though.
score 2 here.
Me too, but I thought that was
Yeah, he's
through
got
the
a
rings. And
fair bit of space there to get that
Jeez.
second one in there.
Yeah.
Still needs to be precise.
all right, I'll give
Yeah,
you a
still
last
needs to
one.
get full 4,
Yeah,
but
stop the sweep.
as long as he's able to get it in there, I think I mean, as we saw with the first one, he's able to do it pretty good, so.
This is the test if you can do it a second time in a row.
Yeah,
It's less,
keep
though.
consistency. See if he can get his, make sure he can keep his weight.
Okay. Not.
It's like it's hanging out there.
No. It,
Yeah, it's not
Sorry.
not biting
That's
like his
okay.
last one did.
the last one was like anomaly. One blue. I got more on the long time.
Looks like Granchelli will get one there, so Gouthro will get the force of one for Granchelli and
Yeah.
go into the second with the hammer.
Jeez.
I think both teams would be happy with that outcome.
I think so too. Yeah, I think they, especially early on, you don't want to
Confused on the first one, though. because
keeping it tight like this. It's it's not a crazy one. It's only 1 point. Now he has hammer, and he gets the chance to try and convert on hammer to put him in the lead.
Exactly. And it's never a bad thing, the team with hammer in the first end to get the
Yeah.
point, get the monkey off the proverbial
Yeah.
back.
Just probably like 6 feet slow.
Yeah, well, you get lucky once in a while, I guess. I was surprised. I thought you were rolling out, and I thought that was going to overcurl, but they held it there.
One of the things I love about this sport is you got the two skips at the far end here, or near end, in fierce battle, but still
it's
talking
fine.
to one
Get on the
another,
line anyways.
joking.
Having a great old chat.
Don't get that in all the
Sorry,
in
guys,
all
I didn't mean to
sports, so it's
No.
pretty cool.
Okay.
I was really confused by my
No, but I
first
think
one,
your first
too.
one was just an anomaly. Like it probably picked or something.
I think so, yeah.
Because it should have been through your first
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Nice to
yeah.
sit there on the center line,
exactly.
get that
And
guard
it's- and
nibbling
it
the
was-
line.
A
Yep.
hell of a lot more.
Obviously, the no tick rules in place, so that guard can't be moved off that center line.
If it is, that means that the non-offending team has the option what to do, but usually that means the opponent's rock comes off and your center guard would go right back in place, so it's
Yep.
an advantage.
Hard sweeping here for Gouthro's team. Looks like they're just trying to get it just around that guard. See if they can get it in. Oh, they're doing a great job sweeping and getting there. Look at that.
Really well placed.
Great sweep in there to get that all the way in.
Yep, pretty ideal. Pretty ideal start to the end.
What's up? Well, it's done. Line's a little tight. Okay, I think we're okay. I think line's pretty good. Okay, easy then, easy.
All right, got to see if this one will grind down in some fresh pebble or not.
Yeah. Looks like it's carrying
Yeah,
a
okay.
bit.
That's understand. That makes sense. Okay. Good shot.
Important there to sit for shot, just to make that rock somewhat useful, at least
Yeah.
to start.
Yeah, if that had gone a bit further back, it would have been not a lost cause, but it would have been a lot less useful. But
Now the setup continues.
I think Kevin's probably going to just try and swing in line with the
Sweeping for line. And then
with the rest of them.
It's looking good so far.
Sweepers are on it. Ooh, that's starting to go down. Oh,
Might be a bit light.
yeah, just a tad.
Not too bad. A little unfortunate that it's a little behind the blue, but
Yeah.
still in the control zone there. And Kurt Roach
heavy right now.
delivering.
Okay, line's pretty good.
Yeah, this is
Okay, we got room right now.
quite the star-studded team here for
It
Granchelli's
should be
team
good,
here.
though. Line should be there at the end. It's still. we
Yeah,
got-
we're there.
Okay,
Just a
we
few
got lots.
accomplishments between
Always
them all.
more if
Yeah,
we
just
can,
a
but
just a
doesn't look
couple.
like we can.
Yeah, go a
Yep,
little,
yep,
Laura.
yep,
Go a little tug
go,
a piece.
go.
Yep.
Nice shot.
But we got to have at least world experience, national experience,
They
lots of
believe-
spiels.
Yeah, Chris, I think he won the senior men's nationals and went to Worlds for that.
It just
Christine
stopped
obviously
dead.
just had a bronze medal win at the Scotties this year, and Kurt himself gone to multiple club nationals, so definitely a lot of skill on their team here.
No, I knew it was close.
I would take
but
it.
I didn't-
Oh, I think any team would love to be dragged along as the lead on that team.
Absolutely.
It just stopped.
And I'm not as familiar with Gouthro's team, but they're starting off playing real well so far.
Yeah, they're doing pretty well.
And then it just stopped dead.
Oh, Looks like Kevin himself has played with Kurt at club championship nationals as well. So not too shy with himself at there for experience.
Right.
So
Yeah, that's right. Back in the, I would say back in the day, but not too long ago.
yeah.
Yeah, this club's forming quite the club championship dynasty when you think about all the banners that have come in the last 10 years.
Yeah, yeah, a lot of strong teams coming out of this club. They're building up. So
Something in the water up here in Sydney. I don't know.
yeah, back-to-back club championships for the province. So
Yeah.
it's a pretty big accomplishment for us up here. So
Yeah. And I believe Chris Granchelli, he's got connections to Sydney area.
yeah.
Doesn't live here now, I don't believe.
No, but him and Christina both, I think, hail from here. So
Good point. Good point.
Stuff to draw to here.
Oh, yeah.
they keep coming back. They can't. You can take the kid out of the island. You can't take the island out of the kid.
Yes. Nice way most of us are all winding down our season, so it's nice to get in an event like this before the ice goes out.
Yeah.
Stopped it with your finger of hair. I was like, gotta go.
All right, so we have some score updates here from the other sheets going on today. On sheet number 2, Team Camden Neal versus Team Keho. Camden scored 4 in the first end, so they're up 4-0. Sheet number 3, Team Yvonne Lafort versus Team Andre Arsenault. Team Arsenault scored 2, so they're up 2-0. And then over on sheet 4, Team Thomas Exis versus Team Sebastian Lafort. Team S. Lafort scored 2 in their first end, so they're up 2-0 as well. So those are some updates from around the ice.
How much?
And then our N2 sponsor,
Line's
we're
really
fortunate
good.
enough to have the curling
Be
store.
close, Kurt.
Just
Kurt,
Nova
Kurt,
Scotia's
yep.
premier
Yep.
curling store. It's located in the HRM. This company is always there for you and for all local curlers. And then they usually come up here to Sydney for a pop-up store in November every few years. So please look out for that. It'll be a few months away now from but definitely saves us the drive down to Halifax, which is great.
Oh,
And they're one of our gold sponsors for this event.
Yeah, they like to support. They support curling around the province. So they're great supporters here. They sponsor one of our weeknight leagues, I believe. So we get a lot of love from them. So thanks a lot to the curling store for helping us out.
Absolutely. What they do for this club and the entire sport in the province is pretty impressive stuff.
Oh yeah.
So that rock's slow. But I knew that. I was like, I'm going to trust I'm throwing this like hard and it's going to come down.
Big shot here for Gouthro.
Oh, sweepers are off of it.
Yeah, looks like maybe needs to curl a hair.
Yeah, trying to get that just to move over a tad. Oh.
Good outcome.
Yeah. Look at that. Drags out. Boom.
Well done. Well done. I have noticed this weekend too that carving sweeping, when you need a rock to curl late in the trajectory of the stone, it's amazing how much swing you can get there late.
Yeah, you can get quite a bit of extra movement out of them.
Yeah, we've made a few shots this weekend that maybe we didn't deserve to be making, but thanks to some good sweepers, bailed us out. We got a collection of strong sweepers on this sheet.
Yeah, a lot of good, a lot of talent here, sweeping, throwing, everything. So
Yep.
makes sense why they're in the quarterfinal here.
Okay, I'll give you a bit less.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I think, yeah, it looks like Red's sitting one here. So I think Gouthro is shot.
Yeah, it's close.
It's tight, yeah. It's hard to tell with these overhead cameras do have a slightly warped perspective, but
Yeah.
I think looking at the rocks through the glass, I think it's that back red, I think is slightly closer.
I'd agree.
Oh, it's always Laura. It's not curling at all.
Maybe a bit of a straight spot they're finding
Yeah.
here. Straighter spot.
Ooh, they're curling this.
Well, no doubt now who
Always
shot.
tough
Yep.
now.
Yep, definitely blue, but
Not a bad result.
no.
I'm sure they would have liked to stay a little closer to the face there
Yeah,
and
those
sit
two
too,
rocks
but
are for-
definitely a good outcome.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
slow. Yeah.
They didn't go right through the port, so
It is. Yeah.
could have been some
Yeah.
much worse outcome for them.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I wonder if we'll see my 7.
This is one of those important moments in a curling game when you get a partial miss out of the opponent. It's you can really make an impact by a real good shot here.
Yeah, they really want to capitalize on these. Because from earlier games, Team Granchelli doesn't miss shots very often, so when they do miss them, you really got to take advantage.
I believe it.
Oh, way up. Yeah. Go
Ooh.
right to this one.
Okay. Oh, started break there at the end.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah. I think everyone had the same reaction, Kevin. I think we all.
Yeah.
There it goes.
It just went. And
It's for number 2 again.
Got a bit of a wall back
I'll
there.
get a little bit more curl in
Back
there,
8 and
I
12
think.
foot.
yeah, there's a lot of rocks to catch on there. So
You're gonna think like a 410, 4.
First one in the top button area is going to have a pretty big advantage this end.
yep. First one that's able to figure out what weight to throw to get it into the 4 foot.
All right,
Yes.
draw it in there. Yeah? Really? 'Cause Christina thought it was like a 410 here. But once it starts curling, the weight comes off. Okay. So, my last one, though, do you think I threw in a 14 range and it went flying through, or? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh. We'll go.
Looks like
Oh, I feel here.
Team Granchelli's having some discussion about how heavy they need to throw the rock or not.
Love
Yes.
that chat though. That these are top level curlers and trying to be perfect. And in order to do that, you gotta have a as close idea as possible about
Yeah.
what the time is to throw.
Exactly, yeah.
And it still is early in the game, so it can be a bit of a guess still
Yeah.
in some of these spots.
Yeah, the ice, these first few ends, there's a lot of evolving in the ice, and then it starts to
Whoa.
settle down a bit.
Absolutely.
No, it didn't. Yeah.
Okay.
Very good spot.
Yeah.
You're not going to be, if you're in Granchelli's position there, if you're not going to be right in the top button, back frozen to those rocks is just as good.
Yeah.
Cute. Yeah, a little softer. It was like back 12.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm getting. I should listen. But
So,
he was telling me it's 14.5 max. I'm like, well, Christina's telling me 410, which would be closer to 15ish.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so yeah, you're right. I should just listen to you.
Yeah. I know, like, because it's just, you would throw it differently.
Yep.
Like, obviously, like,
I think
Correct.
Team Gouthro is just going to try and
Correct.
sort of fall right in on that rock by the looks of it.
Yeah, 100%.
That's what I'm
We can get
thinking.
away with higher splits.
Yeah.
You know, in a perfect world, top button's great, but the freeze is a great plan B there.
Yeah.
You don't just let it go or slow it down, right?
Exactly.
So.
Yeah. No, that's good.
Sweepers on it right away.
Did we
Yep.
bump it
Line's
down
looking
to
not
2?
bad.
No.
Maybe a little ice.
I don't know. I don't think that was there.
Anyways, same. Did we
Oh,
ever?
looks like it just sort of
Wow.
died off at the end there.
That's a little surprising.
Yeah.
Might have just been the speed, not quite enough.
Give
Not
me
quite
a
enough,
little bit
yeah.
more. I'll just, but not too much more. But I'll be a little more positive with it too, Christina.
Oh, yeah, but you're going to need to throw a little less weight, so I like a little more.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
yeah.
you were right there, so, like, here.
Yeah, I like it.
And this is that when you get to throw the same shot a second time,
Yeah.
really thinking through,
All right.
what the adjustment
top
is,
eight,
but
top
not
four,
over adjusting
yeah.
either on this.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm not gonna give you a lot here.
I've done a
gonna
few
try to be
here
a
where I
little
go
lighter,
from
a lot-
back
a little
12 to
more
suddenly a
positive so
halfway
that-
guard pretty
Yeah.
quickly, and it
Right
leaves
there.
you scratching your head.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and you're sliding, you're like, you don't feel like you took that much off, but I guess some tight margins, especially in curling, it's game precision.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's not light though. Or it's not heavy though.
Well, Granchelli seems to think that he was
Sweepers
lighting.
like it, yeah.
yeah.
Looks like they got to go for speed.
Yeah. Kurt's really, they're both sleepers are really here.
Easy.
Whoa.
Oh, actually not
Yeah.
yet.
I think it's good.
Just bite the floor.
See if they get that to
Whoa.
carve over.
Great shot.
Oh, look at
Really
that.
Good.
What a spot.
Perfect shot. I don't know.
Nice.
Yeah, I
Good
think
throw. Good sweep.
Good
that roll might be
Nice throw, Chris.
Might be the
Might be the only thing.
Good job.
yeah.
Good wrestler.
It's just tough. They're sitting. What are we thinking?
I'm
Blues sitting 3.
I'm thinking 3. I think that's 3. I think that top blue is out counting that red there.
So sometimes in these positions, early in the game, sure you want to score, but as a skip, you got to think about limiting some damage too. Really don't want to be down 4-0. Down 2-0, not so bad.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. 4-0's a bit of a deeper hole than 2. But stranger things have happened. In the game 2 games ago, Team Lafort was down 4-0 after 4, and then it was tied after 5. So,
Yep. The beauty of these bond spiels, right?
Yeah.
All these teams, they generally don't play together all year. They're a lot of talented curlers, but we all know when you don't play with somebody for all year, you got to learn the releases, tendencies, all those kinds of things.
Flypaper, yeah.
yeah, everyone's got their own little specific things about them that how they curl. So you gotta,
With these Ashram,
especially if it skips, they got to be able to adapt
yes.
to what's going to happen. Some might throw slightly in more often, so you give them a bit more ice overall. So shaking those down and
Absolutely. I missed the final decision. Are they playing kind of like a normal weight hit and roll in?
I think so. That's what it seems like to me.
making your feet dirtier.
I think they just want to try and just roll up over on top of that.
Oh, he's playing what do you think? Like a normal to a firm, something like that.
Yeah.
He's really close.
Okay. Ooh, let's see.
Curling it.
Oh, what a shot.
What a shot.
What a shot, Kevin.
Shot of the game so far.
Beautiful shot. I think that's going to be one red there, so
Gosh,
couldn't have done much better, I don't think, than that.
not at all. Guess Team Granchelli, the tip is don't leave him an in off.
Exactly, yeah. Look at that. Boom, and just rolls right to the rock. Catches it and just pops right back up in front.
Spins up. I think the old Vic Router would be super excited by that,
Yeah.
seeing the rock spin up like it.
Yep.
Yeah, that changes the complexion of the game. I think it's not an exaggeration to say that Gouthro's been chasing a little bit.
Yeah.
But that shot, just like what Kevin made in the first end, the hit and roll, really keeps things tight.
Oh, exactly, yeah. Flips it, puts it right back. Tie game. It's a brand new game. Just like the day we've even played the first 2 ends. Tied in Granchelli is hammer, and they're in an odd end, so start fresh. You got your momentum going now, and
Exactly. Got a handle on the ice, most likely. Warmed up. Buckle up.
all stretched out and nice and loose.
Yes. Yeah, at events like this, there's no pre-game practice or anything.
Yeah.
So that's maybe why you see some wonky starts in the first and second end as the teams get the ice broken in and knowledgeable about what they're dealing with today.
Yeah, 100% definitely. Ooh, looks like the guy fell just off center there, so
Yeah, it's not the worst, but definitely it does let Granchelli off the hook a little bit.
Yeah.
That if he does touch that rock or want to move it, he's allowed to based on the rules.
yep.
Whereas if that stayed, even just
Yeah, stay
touching
down,
the line,
Christina. No, we're okay.
complexion can totally
Yeah.
change.
Gives a lot less options in terms of how he wants to play the end.
Lines up. Yeah, we're gonna over curl. We're gonna come out the other side.
Back 8.
Ooh, just around us.
Nice shot,
See
Kevin.
if it stops.
13-7. Okay.
Peeks out in the open. Back 8, back 12. Never with the hammer. I'm not too upset about that. You don't really want to first rock, say, go back button or
Yeah.
back forefoot. That can really come back to bite you.
Yeah.
But I've seen a lot of, what do they say? I think over the years there was some people called that the Donnie Bartlett 3. I think there was a story back to the old Kevin Martin teams. Put a rock back there, the other team might forget about it a bit,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden there's a 3 on the scoreboard.
Yeah, all of a sudden it reappears.
Yeah.
I think Team Gouthro's just trying to come in and put it at the top. Oh.
Looks like it.
Yeah,
Looks like
that's
might
where
have a
you're going.
case of the heavies.
Yeah. Just a tad, trying to get that over now. Falling in.
Not too bad. This is where it gets tricky to figure out how to make that adjustment on that next throw. And you've seen a couple come deep.
Yeah, and you don't want to throw too light though, and then you're
Hey, line's better.
not really doing leaving a rock out there that can't really be used for much.
Totally. We talk about
Line's
tolerance
good for
in
top four right
curling,
now.
and there definitely is. There are options tolerance-wise, but yeah, ideally you want to be somewhere in the top of the house.
Sliding real good, actually.
Yeah.
Work
This
to
is
the
another one that just seems to want to
Sorry.
keep on going.
Okay.
Must be
Good throw,
downhill
Connor.
away from the
Yeah.
way the glass here, maybe.
Looked like
Bit of a slope, yeah, a bit of a slope down the ice.
just picking up. People always make those shots against us.
I think Gouthro wouldn't be too upset with this setup so far. He's got his center guard still and everything behind the tee line.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
What's this guy's name?
And then I was
Kevin?
like, it's just sliding.
Might be some heavies as well.
Yeah, this one seems like it's carrying a bit more weight than the previous ones. Yeah, just a tad bit more.
Yeah, easy to do, but definitely definitely a bit unfortunate there.
Yeah.
If Granchelli puts a good one here, top 4, top 8, then Gouthro will be back chasing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely it's looking like a lot of the previous two ends of
It's pretty close.
some heavier shots and them just trying to figure out the way. I guess the ice might be speeding up a bit for them. So
Line only.
Yeah, and that's typical. They scrape this ice before the game, so it makes the ice nice and fresh. And so I'm not surprised that the speed's quicker than maybe what they would have played in the morning game
Yeah.
or what we played in
gonna keep sliding.
the afternoon game.
Oh my gosh, it just keeps going.
Okay.
Christina, obviously, still same reaction as the rest of us. They
I'll be
just
on the
want to
tee
keep on.
It's all good stuff.
Just want to keep on running. Although that wasn't too much. It just froze to that blue. So
It's not bad, assuming Gouthro's team doesn't make this freeze perfect. If they do, then it turns out to be an unfortunate shot.
yeah, exactly.
Context matters sometimes in these. This one might actually be one of the first light ones.
Yeah.
This end.
Yep, they're really trying to drag that in. Vigorous sweep in there, trying to get that rock as far as they could.
Even though it's in the 8 foot, it still is mission accomplished right now. It
Yeah.
can be used. It makes life a little bit harder for Granchelli.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
A rock in the back 12 foot would have been a lot worse. So we'll take that.
Yep, yeah, it's they can use it. They can play with it. So
Look like more.
Kurt
a
Roach,
little bit, Christina,
multiple-time provincial club champion, national club participant.
Top 8.
Hard then.
Line.
I believe they might have won
Gotta go line.
one of the years they went. I think they won a silver medal.
I
at
think
the-
they did,
at the
yeah.
Nationals.
I think so. Yeah.
Stay on it. Stay on it. We'll little chap off.
Lost to some ex-teammates of mine back in the day. Wes Forget, shout out. I don't think he's watching, but if he is, shout out to him.
That's it. Just kissed off of that red and came back out.
Turned out it was probably even a little bit heavy. The kiss helped him
Yeah.
there. Although it's open.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one thing. It's what they've rather been see if they could shave the weight off on their rocks as opposed to the red one there, but
Absolutely. Little hit and roll, I think. The
yep, I think
mate's first rock for red for Gouthro.
that's what it looks like.
It's beautiful.
Just rolled too far.
Just a bit too far. I don't know. I got the rock out, but yeah, I think just a bit further than they would have liked.
Mission 1 was to get that rock off the
Exactly.
button, though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right. The more you watch curling, you'll hear the word tolerance thrown out a lot, and it's all about if you're not going to make the shot perfect, what's the next best option? And if you do that enough times, especially at a Spiel like this, the results I think will be pretty favorable.
Yeah,
Yeah, I always have a plan B
Straight. Straight. Yeah.
and C.
Yes. Sometimes E, F,
Yeah.
G if needed.
You gotta go.
I
hard,
can't
guys.
relate to that.
You gotta go. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Okay, they're, what are they
Show
going to
me down top,
do?
that's all.
Yep.
Okay.
That was a good audible
Yep.
by Granchelli there. That blue's in a really dangerous spot, so Gouthro might have to deal with it, or I don't mind this tap either.
Yeah, I think I like the tap too. I think it gives him a.
You only got a sliver, right?
It's late in the end, that's why I don't mind putting some pressure. You don't want to wait too long to make your move into the forefoot.
Yeah, and by that time it might be the door that you had might have been slammed shut on you. So
Exactly. And I like it too that like if you don't make the shot perfect, then at least it's not skip last.
Exactly,
You're trying
yeah,
to make
yeah.
that advantage.
you have time to make up for it if you do miss it. So. We're on this. Ooh, this is quite a bit inside and quite a bit light.
Yeah, speed might have just got caught maybe in a little bit of a fresher path out there. All the rocks seem to have been going the intern
Yeah,
side
they
to
hadn't,
the
they hadn't
button.
used that side very often, so all the ones that are over there started started on the intern side, and
Exactly. We forget that sometimes, right? Even you hear that when you watch curling on TV. They'll talk about second rock down a path or first rock down a path, and it's a thing.
yeah,
It's almost like warming up or cooling off the ice.
yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, yeah, that went weird.
I think so.
So our third end sponsor for the stream here is the Whale House. Whale House is a bistro in Sydney that is run by the Multicultural Association. Every day they have a different vendor selling food from a different country. So whether it be Vietnam, Nigeria, Greece, etc., different countries, they give smaller and less well-known foods an opportunity to be explored by people from here. So they also have coffee from 8 to 2 p.m. And on the weekends, they have a mini market, so you can go in and shop around. They're a big friend of the club here, and so thank you for everything you've done. Ocean, who runs it, they curl here at the club too. So thank you to Whale House, and if you're ever interested in trying some of those foods, go check them out.
Yes, they're a bit of an institution now downtown Sydney for
Yep.
sure. Pretty awesome what they're doing, all about diversifying our food
Yeah.
choices in the local community.
Yeah, giving people some new options and exploring foods they may have never even known about. So
Absolutely, and tapping into that increasing multiculturalism we're seeing throughout the island and throughout this community. Folks getting the chance to cook food from their homelands, and for all of us, chance to have more choices.
exactly. And we also have some updates from the other games across this draw. So on sheet number 2, Team Camden McNeil versus Team Kenny Kehoe. Kenny Kehoe converted in the second end, so he is down 4-2 to Team McNeil. Team Yvonne Lafort scored 1 in the second, so they are down only 2-1 now to Team Andre Arsenault. And Team Thomas Exodus scored 1 against Team Sebastian Lafort, so they are down 2-1 as well. So one Lafort is up 2-1, and the other Lafort is down 2-1. Yeah, so there's some updates from the other games going on.
That's a fun moment in the Spiel where you feel like teams, we get a lot of competitive games. A lot of
Yeah.
teams get very well matched up as we get closer to the different playoff rounds.
Yeah, I think this is good.
Yeah, this
Good.
are too.
I don't want to.
Great for the fans.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, a lot
No, but right
closer, a
there.
lot of
Yeah, okay. How do we get there? Though?
fun ones to watch.
Yeah, it's a second. Hold on a second. Yeah.
So that blue rock for Granchelli has just persistently stayed there in the back four.
Yep.
A lot of attention at the top of the house, right?
Yeah. Doesn't want to leave.
Yeah, like top, just
It's
tucked around the
getting
red.
congested,
Yeah.
so it'll be
Just top
interesting.
8 foot, top
how both teams approach these last skip rocks. I would imagine Granchelli wants to make sure he's got a score. Two is ideal, but definitely score. And I would imagine Gouthro wouldn't mind putting some pressure on him and maybe stealing.
Yep.
I think it is. Yeah.
Take advantage of the setup.
We'll see what happens.
But I don't think Granchelli's going to leave him anything easy.
No, I don't think he's not going to want to give him much to try and steal here. So.
It's a bit heavier than I think they were expecting or wanting.
Whoa! Whoa!
Yeah. Whoa!
Sweepers are on it.
Whoa! Whoa! No! Gotta stop.
Wow.
Stopped in an
I don't know.
okay
I don't even know if
position,
that's
I
up
think.
there.
There's
Yeah.
an angle there, but
sideways.
to the blue onto the red and
Yeah.
in, but I don't know how much that gets Gouthro.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure, and it does. It covers a bit more of that red for if Kevin wanted to try and tap in that. It's a tight one. I think he's.
That was the call he initially indicated, that tap, but it's that's a precise.
Yeah, that's a. He's got to come pretty tight to that blue to hit it at the right angle. Is he? Although they have been moving a lot, so he might just be able to sort of hook it around.
Yeah, either the tap or just get right around that red.
Yeah.
Go right to the tee line.
Yeah, so you can drive right around it. Be interesting call here.
He's made a bunch of big weight shots so far, so this will be the test of his repertoire.
Yeah.
Sweepers are looks like they're indicating it's heavy.
Yeah. Oh. They're on it now, trying to. Looks like they're trying to go for that tap now.
Wow, look at that.
Look at that. Ooh, and I think it might just get shot. Let's see what they say.
Real close.
I think. Doesn't matter. I guess we're playing the same shot regardless, but
Yeah,
are we shot?
I think so.
Me too.
All right.
Christina seems to think it's blue.
Yeah.
Probably doesn't change the as
it's-
Granchelli said, doesn't change the call probably.
Still gonna try and draw in around there, but
That's an interesting call that Christina just indicated, the kind of slash double if you wanted to score 3.
yeah,
Maybe later in the game if you were down.
yeah, you're trying to go for it, but I think right here he's trying to. I think if they think that they're up 1, right, they're sitting 1. I think they'll
Get her in the 4-foot.
just try and draw for 2.
Yeah.
It is tight though.
I'm
Yes.
feeling like it's close to what I just gave you, though, isn't it? You think I need less? Okay.
This is one of those moments in a game. It's only a second point this end, but it's a big second point. Creates a bit of a gap.
Yeah. Puts momentum back in their way if they make it here.
Those conversions with hammer, meaning 2 or more points when you have hammer,
Yeah, definitely.
very go a long way to winning a game.
Christina likes the weight on this.
Got to just get it by the top.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Oh, looks like it's just. Oh, just off.
It's real close. I think it's blue, but it's real close.
We might be headed for our first measure of the
Yeah.
game there, Devin.
Maybe.
It's hard to tell from this angle.
It is
I
tough,
thought
yeah.
it was red at first.
Just grab this stick if you want.
Yeah. Oh, looks like they're. I think they're gonna measure.
Right there, right.
Yep. So it's if you haven't watched curling
Here,
before,
hold that.
it's a funky device that very high tech that allows us to indicate
By a
when
lot.
two
I-
rocks are
that's
real
bull-
close. Which one ends up being that little bit closer? When both teams can't agree.
Yeah.
I mean,
When they
I
can't
think
agree
it's
or
blue, but I think it's close.
they don't want to
Rings
take
are-
any chances.
We had a moment in a game last night where we were starting to measure. We thought it was us, and we thought the other team said it was them. We started measuring, and the other team said, "Oh no, we thought it's you guys." So we wasted all that energy lifting the measuring stick off the wall and putting it there.
A lot of work. Thing weighs a lot.
It was like 9
I'm always just worried about dropping it on the ice. Don't want to do that.
It goes backwards, like. All right, 1 blue.
1 blue.
So Christina's eyes are
Yeah.
top notch.
Probably pretty used to getting a nice precision view of us, so she
Pardon?
probably curls quite a bit more than most of the people out here on the sheet tonight, so
I asked you to
has a
hold
bit
me.
more of a keen eye for those things. But
I'd say so. So mission accomplished. Again, I think both teams would leave this end fairly happy.
oh yeah, definitely. I think Gouthro again forcing Granchelli to the 1 is definitely positive, and Granchelli, not giving up a steal.
Exactly.
Both
Outside
both
the
are
sheet,
playing
crazy.
really well.
No.
Yeah, when you see a score line like this trading 1s, it usually means neither skip is off their game.
Yeah.
Definitely the one with hammers making their last shot or close to making their last shot.
Sweepers are on this early and hard the whole way. Let's see if they're going to get it in.
I thought we had that, guys. So close.
The weight just came out of it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, crap.
We did.
Needed
Yeah.
to keep her on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't know if
Oh,
they
well.
called it in or not, but it overcurled the center line a little,
Yeah.
but still in the way of the 4-foot.
Gotta go pee, do you?
So if you were Gouthro here, what's your strategy?
Oh, geez, I'm not too sure, to be honest. I'm not much of a skip myself. I lean on Sebastian a lot, so I'm not the big strategist. I usually just tell him to make crazy shots and let him do all the work. But
I don't know. I watched you a little bit at the U5 Spiel. I think you might be selling yourself a little bit short here.
yeah, that was a bit of a tough weekend for some of my games. But
Hey, that's the sport, sadly.
yeah, first time skipping, so
Did you enjoy it?
oh yeah, it was a lot of fun. Yeah,
Awesome. It's a different beast, isn't it?
It
than
is,
the
yeah,
other
it's-
positions.
Center line.
it's a
next,
lot
please.
more
That'd be
stressful
better.
when you have to make the decisions than it is to just be told what to do.
Yes.
I think he's just gonna try and get. Just to the guard. Trying to go maybe top 12-ish.
It looks like that's what they indicated.
How much?
One thing I wouldn't mind from Gouthro's team, it looks like a couple of these ends,
yeah,
they
look-
really got everything
yeah, it's
really
running like it's
congested,
heavy, yeah.
right around the
Yeah.
4-foot quite quickly. I wouldn't mind
yeah.
them keeping it a little bit open, get your skips deuce late in the end,
Okay, Laura.
Almost just a bit heavy, I guess. Yeah.
and they might get their wish here.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there've been a lot of rocks in play this game so far. So a lot of tough shots having to be made. Not a lot of open hits or anything like that. So
No. And it's easy to get sucked into that kind of game, and it works when you're executing well. But if you look at it and you're like, oh, we gave up a couple steals, or we're not quite generating the deuces, odds are it might be your degree of difficulty might be a little bit too high.
yeah, definitely. Yeah. Well,
But I think this is the Hammer team's dream.
yeah.
Open house, no center guards. Get a couple corner
Yep.
guards up there. Game on.
I think Gouthro's here. He's starting to put the pressure on now. I think he's starting to like his position here.
I agree.
Looks like Granchelli's going to try and put that rock where he wanted it the first time.
Yeah, and this is the main, when you've got a setup like this as the team without Hammer, I find your goal is to keep the play around the center for as long as you can, understanding that you might end up having to go around the corner just because things aren't looking awesome for you, but if you can delay that as long as possible, things will work out.
Okay,
Yes,
we got some
definitely.
curling to do. Should curl at the end, though. Yeah. Okay, can we go around, or? Okay, go then, yep.
Got a plan B in the
Yeah.
works here.
Hard,
I guess I
hard.
think it was a bit heavy. So
Okay, that's fine. Good shot. Good brushing.
Not a bad plan B outcome whatsoever.
no, not at all. Looks like Kevin likes the draw in under the corner guards here. So
Yep. It's a bit risky, but I like the call. usually like to leave too many opponent rocks around the center line, but
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I wonder if he didn't want the double and try and keep it open, because those two guards are still they'll be there for a bit. So, but I guess he wants to get some in there and have something to play with. So,
and you're as a skip, you're figuring out, you know, the odds for your player to make each shot, what their strengths and weaknesses are. I don't know their second super well, but clearly he can draw because he put that rock right in there.
right to T line.
And then it suddenly makes it a little bit of pressure on Granchelli. The problem is the center guard's going to be coming down here, and Gouthro will now have a little bit of work, a little house cleaning to do.
Yeah.
Should be close.
Get tighter than that if you better.
Around here.
Pretty tight.
Okay.
Looks like they're trying to.
Line's good. Got a curl.
Looks like that center guard might be finally coming into play for them.
Okay, line's good.
Yep, sweeping it hard, get the line up.
Nice shot.
Nice shot.
Very good indeed.
Are we saying 2 or?
We're on the fourth end
so, but
here,
I didn't look
another
too much.
sponsor shout out here. We've got the Lakes Golf Club. And a cool feature of this club, and especially for this event, is the 4 and the 4th. So this is our wonderful gold sponsor, the Lakes, making it happen. So if the stream game gets 4 in the 4th end, they all get passes to the Lakes. So that's pretty incredible.
It's quite the value there for anybody that's able to get it. No one's gotten it so far, so.
You know, gotta. That's your whole strategy. Forget the wins and losses. Your strategy is how do I score 4 in that 4th end. So and then of course I'm not sure. Yeah, they're on the ice right now. Wes the pro at the Lakes curls with team. It's Zydos, right? I never quite know how to pronounce that, but it's pretty awesome. And I know that they're in the Lakes as a course as a whole, as an institution here in this community.
Yeah,
so
definitely. Yeah,
pretty cool that they're giving back to the sport of curling as well.
Oh yeah. Wes loves the club here, and he really likes to support it, so he does everything he can. In the 4 and the 4th has been quite the popular thing here at the clubs for the last couple of years. So, and actually, when we streamed the cash spiel, there was one team did get the 4 and the 4th. It was the Saint FX men's team were here playing in the cash spiel, and I think they lost the game. But they came off the ice happy because they got the 4 and the 4th. They're like, we're going golfing. So
wonderful. The excuse to come back up to Unama'ki, Cape Breton in the summer, play a absolutely beautiful golf course.
Oh, looks like they just came up short there on that draw. Jeez, just a hog.
That makes sense.
Don't see that every day from a Scotty's bronze medalist, but that just shows how difficult the sport is.
Yeah.
Changes the complexion of things a bit here.
Yeah, it really does. Really, it leaves this shot here open for Kevin to really swing things in his favor.
Yes, definitely advantage Gouthro right now.
100%.
Especially with a make here.
On it early.
It's looking good.
They'll get it. The way it's tracking, they'll get at least one out. They might. Oh, just off of it. Okay, not terrible. They got one out, so it's not the end of the world. They probably would have liked getting the double there, but they're going to miss it. They'd like to at least hit one of them out. So
absolutely, and not disturb their red rock.
That's
they
exactly
just went by it.
Yeah, that was.
Definitely, I think Granchelli's breathing a little sigh of relief, but they're not out of the woods yet.
Oh yeah, no, they pressure's still on to make their shots. So.
Okay.
I do like Christina's odds of being close on this guard.
Yeah, I think so.
Line's good. If it's tight, line's good if it's tight.
Starting to go.
Whoa. Yep, yes.
Sweeper sort of were walking away. Now they had sort of figured it was done, and then Chris at the last second wanted them to get on it.
Just perfectionism right there.
Like your first one, did that make sense? Did you think you were light?
That's the thing with those guards. They look like an easy shot, don't
Yeah.
they? But especially with two teams like this, if you leave a little piece of that rock open, it's almost like the guard's not there.
Exactly, yeah.
Trying to get it back to the broom, I was like so tight.
No, I hear you.
So I just didn't get a good throw. So that was a good throw.
Okay. Yep. that makes sense. That's good.
This is a great lesson here too, listening to when Chris and Christina are talking.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That it's a mixed
Yeah,
bond
but I mean,
spiel, you know.
it's under there,
Yes, it's
so.
social, but they're dialed in. They're
yeah.
talking to, they're giving info, one another, line, weight, speed.
Oh yeah, they.
Wow.
Oh,
Nice shot.
what a shot! Look at that.
It's just too long.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there's a.
Shot.
Couldn't
We're
have
not
drawn
gonna
that
shot,
up any
but
better.
we
Nope.
have to do it.
Yeah, a lot of curling knowledge between Granchelli and Christina there. So
Yeah, I know, but like this.
every time they're talking, there's a
Yeah, I like how that goes, though. I think
lot
it's
to
pretty
learn
good.
from them.
Like we're throwing,
Absolutely.
yeah, just
Could
like
do
on
a
the line and
clinic,
half.
just listening to their interactions.
Exactly.
Like, yeah.
But this is a tricky shot. All of a sudden, Granchelli's got he's in some trouble here.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, like an 11 and a half-ish.
How much do you think they can see of that red rock?
I don't think he can see much. I think
agree.
it's from the hack. It's probably quite buried. It'll be tough though here, because he'll want to. He doesn't want to know if he knows he's not shot. He's able to come around. Is he-
Yeah, probably mission one is remove the red, and then if you can keep your shooter somewhere in the 8 foot, that's a bonus. Sweeping it hard.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Oh no. Well,
whoa. 12-2.
it does open that up more though.
Yep. The only thing you really couldn't do there is go by everything.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah,
Would've
that
been-
would have been.
Would have been nicer to move that blue probably another few feet,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's wide open now. The red.
That's fine. He's like, whoa, just chunk the guard and
Yeah.
open it up.
We were behind, and we weren't.
No, it just like takes a really hard turn. It was just a little light.
That's
Yeah.
one thing that I've been noticing too this weekend. That when you're trying to
Hard
play
to
that
read.
really
Looks
precise,
okay, and then
get
it goes
around a
sideways.
guard or through a port. Sometimes you gotta either anticipate the curl or it'll still set a surprise you just how aggressive it is.
Yeah, you have to. The sweepers kind of have to get on it before it moves to, so it doesn't.
Around there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's tough to call.
Yeah, it is. Because then, if it doesn't move and it goes straight, then
You look a little silly.
yeah, why were they sweeping?
That's happened to me a few times so far this weekend. It's, yeah.
Pressure definitely is on. Pressure's on for Granchelli here to try and.
Do you think they were calling the guard out of his hand?
I don't know. I think it just sort of. I think Kevin's just as surprised as everyone else is on the weight.
Worked out okay, but
roll-
if he had
roll in,
had
right?
one in the house, first off, his chance of getting 2 is very high,
Yeah.
and there was a
I
chance
like.
of 3.
So where do you think I was there? Like 12 and a half?
I had 12-2.
Okay.
I don't mind the same weight.
Same here. I think we're pretty close to the same. Yeah.
You think Granchelli, if they roll towards the center line, do you think they can realistically get shot rock, or they have to probably
All right.
roll a long way to get shot?
Same way.
I think
Like,
if they're able to get it to curl enough, I think they can roll off and get
yeah,
and get
but
shot.
if we can get a little underneath, it's pretty good. If it's a little
Yep.
heavy, don't worry about it too much. It should curl.
I think that's
Unless
exactly what
it's
he's trying
like
to go
the
for.
rocket, I guess.
Yeah. Again, nose is awesome.
Yeah.
A little roll inside is very good.
Whoa.
I was going to say a little more. I thought out of his hand,
Whoa!
but that means it's close.
Curl.
Taking a different line than the first rock.
Yeah.
Hard for
Ooh.
Man, these are 2 different rocks.
Let's see if Christina can get it out of there.
Oh, there's no chance. There's no chance.
Ooh. That's a tight one. I don't know.
Oh, I thought that was gone out of the rings.
I don't know who. I think
Oh,
blue.
that one ran completely different.
How the turntables have
Those are
turned.
2
eh?
different, 2 different rocks altogether, right?
Yeah. The first one curls and that one doesn't.
My first
curl,
thought
but-
was red is.
Yeah.
I think
Shot.
so.
I was trying to be like.
It's hard to tell.
anticipatory and not
It's-
lose it, and- yeah,
It does matter for what Kevin
Yeah.
is going to play here.
Oh, shoot.
If it's
Okay,
blue, I think you
after this,
just
like,
hit
11
and stick.
eight.
But if it's
Close.
red, you just actually you might just hit and stick anyway. But just to be safe, if it's anywhere close, you might just go. We'll just try and kick it out that way. We're
Why is he hitting it?
Exactly.
He thinks it could be second shot.
not taking a risk.
The draw, though, is if you could play the draw, that's higher percentage.
Yeah.
But you're right. You don't want to risk the measurement and lose it just because.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right. Well, figure it out, guys.
There's some speculation that Granchelli's 7 and 8 rocks maybe aren't doing what he expects. So we might see some switching of the order.
Yep. Yeah, hand off the one that he's not liking to somebody else. And
if nothing else, even if the rocks are or aren't matched, it's great to get them out of the skip's hand, give him some confidence, fresh start.
Taking it off, are you? Okay. Give it to Kurt.
I think they're just going for that hit and stick and
Sure looks like it.
Do we want to do anything with these rocks?
don't want to.
Speed 2.
Yep.
These are always a little tricky out on the wing there. You're not sure if it's going to fall or get some snap.
Yep. We're on this.
Arms go up, and
Perfect shot.
Definitely you guys.
that's a big 3.
That's a big swing. Huge swing in Kevin Gouthro's favor there. Puts them up,
Or go ahead.
I was going to say, it just puts them up to 4-2, so it puts a lot of momentum for them.
Yeah, and I think I said at the beginning of the end, kind of like what the end could look like. Yes, they got a couple misses out of Granchelli, but taking that a little bit more of open approach.
Yeah,
key.
definitely. Yeah, it's a lot more open than the previous ends.
They say that it takes a village, and we certainly had a village helping us in our live stream. We'd like to thank our sponsors, McIntyre Chev, Mercer Fuels, The Lakes Golf Course, The Curling Store, The Whale House, Medicine Shop, Cafe by the Bay, and Olympic Shoe Repair.
Thanks to our sponsors there. Again, none of this would be possible without them, so they help out a lot, and a lot of thanks to them. We do have some more updates from across the ice. So, team Cam McNeil versus Kenny Kehoe. McNeil scored 1 in the third end. So they are up 5. Oh, and it looks like there's just a new update now. Kenny Kehoe scored 3rd in the 4-2. So they are tied at 5 in the 5th end here. On sheet 3, Team Arsenault scored 4 in the 3rd end. So they're up 6-1 over Team Yvonne Lafort. And on sheet 4, Team Sebastian Lafort scored 1 in the 3rd, so they are up 3-1 over Team Thomas Exis.
Yeah, still some tight games out there.
Yeah, some close
Line
ones.
should be good.
A lot of
Yeah, line's really
even
good.
matchups coming out now. They're starting to
Line's perfect.
even teams are starting to find
Line's
themselves
good. Make
in
it
this
good.
bracket.
It's curling hard.
Absolutely.
It's curling really hard, guys.
Now an interesting
Get her
moment
on
here
there.
in the 5th end, right? You got Granchelli, who arguably had control the first 3 ends.
Christina,
4th end got away from them a bit,
should I
so
take
now
somebody
it's
else's?
now
You
the
got
question is,
covered?
what do they
Atta
do in
girl,
the
I
5th
figured
end
you
here?
did.
They
Oh, yeah,
got
it's right there,
to
isn't
switch
it?
the momentum
Yeah,
back in
never
their favor.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, they need to try something different here, or maybe play open like they had in that last end, and maybe it'll be going for them instead of for Gouthro this time.
Yeah. And then if you're Gouthro, you're probably saying, if we can stack another really strong end on top, the chance of coming home late in the game with the lead goes ever higher.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Sweepers are on this pretty early. Looks like they're going to be a bit just dragging that. Look at them drag that. Look at that.
It's going a long way, isn't it? That's why you have sweepers.
Yep.
think so.
Chris just looking for the hit and roll here by the looks of it. So
Yep, rocks at least half open, little hit and roll to the wing, setting up your early in the end here, setting up your deuce.
Yep.
Throwing a bit more weight than I
Yeah.
would have thought.
So I was thinking. I think seems Christina's on it hard, trying to keep that straight. Ooh, just gets around. Oh, ooh. Okay.
That works out well.
Yep. Just got around that guard. Oof. Put a piece of paper in between it and the other rock there, but
And you can't touch that guard, of course, with that speed, because if it leaves play,
yeah,
it goes back.
It goes back, and the rock that you just threw is taken out. So
Yeah. So that's why. I mean, there's no one way to execute these hits, of course, but
Yeah.
with a little bit of quieter weight, your margin around that guard goes a little higher. If you throw the weight, you got to be real close to that guard to get a
Really.
positive outcome.
great sweeping there by Christina though to keep that straight, so it didn't wreck on that guard. So. Looks like their team's gonna come and try and do the,
Very good outcome.
yeah. That other blue's just biting, but definitely a very positive outcome for him there.
Absolutely.
10.
And now there's that the attempt. If I'm Granchelli, I'm thinking I want to keep these two blue rocks as far apart from each
Yep.
other and as far away from that center guard as possible.
Make it as difficult as possible to get either of them out.
Yeah. It's a long time to do that, but they'll try their darndest.
Yep.
Oh, close, so yep.
Kurt seems like thinks it's a bit up.
Yep. Sweeping it though.
Yeah, no, we're hey, that's fine, that's fine. Shot.
Not terrible. I think he probably would have preferred it to roll the other way a little bit, but sounded like he.
Yeah, mission one was to stay in the house for sure. You don't want to, whenever you're hitting to sit two, you really hate to roll out and give the other team a gift.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you don't want to give them a nice shot where they can just take your other one out, and then boom, it's a wide open end. But
And then if you're Gouthro right now, that roll, it looks nice, but it actually helps helps Granchelli out a bit.
he wanted to roll his rock out of the house.
Yeah.
Like probably same weight, 9, 9.5. Not
So
expecting much, curl. I don't know.
Listening to Granchelli there, it's probably the first rock they've seen out this wide, so
Yeah.
it is a bit of a guess.
Yes, yes.
oh,
Don't know if Kurt was tight or maybe got it going a hair.
Hurt.
yeah. Ooh, I think he must have just been slightly tight. Okay.
Okay.
Looked like maybe more panic than there needed to be.
Yeah.
There. Looked like he must have been close with
Yeah.
that result.
There, I didn't want to give him too much. You getting a workout there, darling?
Or
Not like you have to do it all year.
I'm enjoying listening to Chris and Christina talking there.
Oh yeah.
You know, Christina would be probably skipping 99% of her games, I suspect, in a season, other than the mix. They win the mixed nationals. But so clearly she's in great shape because it's
Yeah.
being a skip most of the year isn't a problem.
Should finish. Enough to get a piece.
Yeah, and I think especially with Chris too, they both know that any new information or any sort of ideas from each other, they'll bounce off each other and they'll work together as opposed to fight with each other on what they think should happen. So
Yep, you'd hope, and and that's what's happening. Yeah.
It's so high, it's almost pointless. All right. Okay.
Interesting change of course here a little bit. Now they're saying instead of splitting to the wings.
yeah, I think just want to draw under there and try and get that buried, I guess.
Yeah, it's a high guard, but if you're dead buried behind it, it's a tough shot for Gouthro to pick it out.
Yeah, especially with how the rocks have been curling, it might,
Yeah.
if you're buried enough, it might curl a little too much. Or
Yeah, no, it's grabbed, yeah.
oh,
Okay.
It's a tough outcome for
Yeah.
Christina.
oh, another hog. Jeez, that's two.
Yes. It seemed on that one they were indicating that a pick of some
Yeah, I
kind
think
must
it-
have been early.
Yeah, but yeah, there was something there that they saw that happen. So our fifth end sponsor for the stream here is Olympic Shoe Repair. They repair shoes and leather goods. Not only that, they also sell fireworks. So if you if you ever need anything leather worked on, and you're also in the mood for some fireworks, head on down. They got you covered for everything. So obviously they're locally owned and operated, and they not only locally owned and operated, but they're also locally owned and operated by curlers here at the Sydney Curling Club. Thomas over there, he eggs his family. They run it. Him and he's curling, and his dad also runs it too, George. So thank you for them. They always like to support the club too, and thank you a lot for helping make this stream happen.
I learned something new today. I didn't know that they owned that Olympic shoe repair. That's great. Should ask if they repair curling shoes. Mine are in a bit of rough shape here at the end of the season here.
I wouldn't put it past them to say that they will. I've gotten a lot of things. I've gotten baseball gloves repaired there, hockey, my catcher glove for playing goalie repaired there. So, if it's anything that's, it is called shoe repair. So, and they're curling shoes. So I feel like that should be right in their wheelhouse.
Yep, and they're curlers. So
exactly,
the stars might be aligning.
All the boxes are ticked.
Okay.
Looks like they might be.
I didn't get it yet.
Might be playing for the blank here.
Yeah, I think so.
Really wide open.
Yeah, and if you're Gouthro right now,
No, as I was sliding.
I'm thinking you go around the center guard.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Try and get it buried, but.
Because I would imagine, unless they left their rock somewhere open elsewhere in the house,
Yeah, a little bit.
Granchelli's
It's,
going around that center and trying to get his dues.
Yeah.
It's challenging. Anyways, good forehand.
So might as well beat him around there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't like that spot. Like, that's the second time that I've slid there that it just felt like it's going.
Yeah.
I think there might be just even maybe a ridge when you're
Yeah, if this doesn't
Yeah,
get.
that could be up against
That
the
guard is quite high, though, so if
You're not getting over it. Yeah, perhaps.
he's able to play this perfectly, it could help him out, but we'll see how it goes here.
All right.
And in some ways, you probably want to be, since that guard's so high, ideally like full 8 foot. The higher in the house, that means for Granchelli to chase it out of there, you have less room to curl around that guard. But too high, and then if Granchelli's feeling risky, he could go right around it and bury everything.
And draw right underneath him.
Yeah, happy with either one, I guess.
Sweepers seem to think it's pretty close early.
Yeah. Oh, they're going on it now. Message just started to die on them.
Yep. Trying to salvage a good outcome here. Coming in there nice. Needs to curl some more, but
Yeah.
We should be able to.
Yeah, I think Granchelli's going to try and just roll off, and then
I think
seems
we
what
can
he
do
wants to
it
do. So
10, can't we?
Yeah, or 10-5.
yeah, there's enough
Yeah,
space there
exactly.
for it for them to make the
It'll
roll
curl
comfortably.
more.
yeah, and it's
Center
not.
line here, right? So, yeah.
I don't even know if it's. If you might be able to see the whole rock from the hack. Can't fully tell. So
Yeah. Looks pretty close for sure, especially out of the left hack.
yeah, and with the way it's been curling, that should be easily accessible. But
Yeah, exactly.
Now it's a matter of where your shooter goes to.
yeah, that's the. With how they've been going, they haven't rolled exactly where they wanted to for a few shots, but
Yeah.
if they get it to go into a nice spot, they might have Gouthro in a pickle here.
Yeah. Granchelli's due, I think, to make a big one here, so maybe this is the moment.
Yep. Yes.
Sweeping on it to keep it straight.
Really trying to keep it straight. Yep.
Yes.
Oh. Lots of screaming there by Granchelli. Oh, look at that. I think he really wanted them sweeping that.
A hair over roll.
Yep.
Not an easy shot for Gouthro to stay, but definitely makeable to kill the rock and set up the blank.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Trying to get some roll and not just nose it.
Which, if you're either team, again, a blank's not it's one of those situations where it's not bad for either team.
Exactly, yeah. Although if Granchelli does blank here, you will then have the hammer in the even end, so.
And you'll probably see them, I imagine, if that scenario plays out. You'll see them up the aggressive play a little bit more,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
especially down 2.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, they'll wanna make up points in the 6th here if they do blank. So
Pretty good, I think.
Kevin seems to
Yeah,
like
it's
it.
always going to curl.
Oh, sure looks like they're trying to carve it in. Looks like they. Oh,
Just enough.
just enough. Yeah.
The
Just-
sweepers, I think the sweepers made that one for Kevin.
Definitely. Yeah.
And now it looks like an easy shot, but I can say from experience, there's a lot more pressure on
Yeah.
the open blank attempt than you'd think.
Throw this
Exactly,
hard, I
yeah.
think, because it's going to curl.
You don't want to flash it.
Throw it as hard as this old body will let me.
Looks like he's going to be throwing quite a bit of weight up at this. So
Yeah. Might be a reference to his being a world senior champion, but I think he might be underselling his abilities there. with The weight, seeing this one's zooming down there.
yeah, he definitely got out of the hack fast enough. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's got
Oh. Is she able to get it out? Oh yeah. Look at
made it for fun.
Yeah.
Never a doubt.
Nope. Oh, I think the smile on his face. He may have had some doubts.
It's,
It's still it's still 4 out of 4 on the score sheet,
Yep.
no matter how you make it.
Yep. Exactly. Oh, exactly. Yeah.
yeah, for a little bit, but you always knew it was going to curl. Yeah.
And I was like, we probably should just play an appeal. I really wanted to make that draw.
So we have some more updates from around the ice. Sheet. Where are we? Oh, yeah, on sheet 2, they McNeil and Keogh, they are still tied at 5 here. I think they just have yet to update their score, so they're into the 6th end now. But they blanked. Sorry, they blanked in the 5th end, so they're still tied at 5. So it's 5-5. On sheet 3, Yvonne Lafour, he scored 2 in the 4th end, so they are down 6-3 to Team Andre Arsenault. And over on sheet 4, Team Exodus scored 2 in the 4th, so they are tied 3-3 with Team Sebastian Lafort. So some tight games going on here. A lot of close ones.
Yeah, kind of all tightening up there. We're in for some good finishes. I
Yep.
think across the sheet, across the ice.
Still probably need more.
Yeah, line's tight. Line's tight. We're tight line. You gotta go. You gotta go. We gotta get by. Okay. Well, we're not that.
A little disagreement
Yeah.
maybe on that one. Christina seemed to have a lot more confidence on the line there.
Good throwing your last one.
Yeah.
But
it
why
was
that
scary for a
matters
minute, though,
is,
wasn't it?
again, with the no tick rule, I believe that Red Rock is on the center line.
Yeah, I think
And
it is
so-
just biting on the center line there. So
So if you touch it, it's disaster. So smart of Chris as well to be a little bit cautious.
definitely, yeah.
Looks like Granchelli is getting ready for the next season of sport, practicing his golf swing. Might have to get out to the lakes.
Yeah. Yeah, sadly, no 4 in the 4th, although, Gouthro scored 3 in the 4th, so it was
Yeah.
close. Kevin on that rock hard.
Who says skips can't sweep?
All the people that sweep the rest of the game.
Exactly. I'm a little surprised that Gouthro would have left that blue rock out in the open.
Hey, line's
Yeah.
red.
Might come back to be a problem,
Yeah, it might be.
Close. Yep.
because I can understand why Granchelli in this situation wants to go hard for a score. But if I'm Gouthro, I'd
Yeah.
love a blank right now.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. Curl it. Yep. Great shot. Well done. That'll do. Nice weight call.
And now advantage blue right now.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, Granchelli has the upper hand right now. What does Kevin want to do here?
I'm not too sure. He's thinking it through as well in real time.
Looks like the free.
He's indicating throw a little bit of weight at it, so that tap back.
Yeah.
A little dicey, but if he makes it, it's great. I don't mind the freeze. I actually really like the freeze right now.
You're going to be like, I know who that is.
But then the beauty of curling is, right, you can, as long as you make the shot, there's not just one right call then.
Oh, exactly, yeah.
But it looks like
it's the right call if you make it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Kenner. Appreciate it, buddy.
Got a mid-game delivery here. Hydration.
Yep.
Important.
Yeah.
Stay hydrated. Yeah, you don't want to.
These long games.
Yeah, the 8-inning games. Yeah, a lot of the people here used to 6. So, yeah, we got to stay healthy in these longer games.
Absolutely. Got to stay in peak athletic form.
Numbers. Yep. I never do. Yeah, but I kind of like it. But Paul Fleming hates it. No, yep. Number system for weight. Easy, whoa. Hold on. Yep, curl.
Whoa.
That worked out.
Look at that.
I don't know if they were calling that shot, but it's a heck of an outcome.
Yep. I think that back red.
It's out of the house, but is it out of play? That's the question.
I think it might just be biting on that back line.
Yeah. And those are pesky nibblers. Sometimes you can jam a rock back there, or biggest hazard is the skip tripping on it.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Part of me is always happy when the rock, something jams on the rock and at least everything leaves, but don't need to worry about that rock anymore. Going hard to try to get an outcome.
Got it out.
Right, so now if you're Granchelli, I'd say your 2 shots probably are around the center or to the left side of the sheet, and he's going center.
Looks like he's going for center, yep.
Good call, I don't mind it. Problem is doing this shot, your margin for error is a little small because a tight guard or a back 4 aren't great for you with the hammer.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
But I suspect Kurt will be close on this one. They've been playing a lot of draws.
Line's good. Always Christina, though. Okay, line's really good. It should curl here soon. Yeah, there it goes. Curling now. I think the line's pretty good, Christina.
If it stops there, that is a pretty good outcome.
14-5.
Yep. Didn't want to be back for there, so he was able to just a slightest bit deeper than I think they wanted, but it's not the end of the world, so.
And the challenge is that if Gouthro makes a good one here, it does shrink the scoring zone down a bit for Granchelli. So that's the only risk in playing a shot like that. They made a pretty good one there, and if Gouthro returns the favor, then it doesn't look so good.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But this one looks like it's a bit of a rocket.
Looks like they're going for the, yeah.
So that is a heck of an outcome. I didn't see the weight call, but I'd say that's a great outcome.
Probably here, right? I think so. I think 10's good.
Like I said, they're just going to chase that one out.
Yeah. And what helps on this shot is if blue can get some separation. So if they nose and stay right there, it's a pretty makeable double.
Close. Yep.
Yeah, they
roll away. Life's good.
Kurt.
Oh, looks like they want to get it to move now.
Seen Kurt on the broom. I think he can move this
Okay,
rock
nice
a
throw,
long way.
Christina. Wrong ice. I didn't get that. I should really be timing this.
Probably,
It was down. Let's expect that to crack at some point.
probably good enough. The
Yeah.
double is there. And we've seen here at the mate position
Yeah, a little
that
straighter than I'd expected.
they can throw some
Yeah.
bombs.
Like
So
I figured we'd, first half we'd watch it and then it would start to cut and it just.
sweeping this one,
Yeah.
probably to hold the line.
Yep.
Off and on, good sign.
Atta girl, nice shot.
Ooh.
Oh, it caught on the back. Well, Chris is glad that it seemed like he was trying to get it to be out earlier, but now he's happy that they didn't take it out.
That pesky biter
Yeah.
strikes again.
Just jammed.
And that might look
Throw 10, I'll give you
that might look inconsequential, but that rock sticking back there, that blue rock
didn't either.
staying back there, suddenly the 3 is very much alive.
Yeah. Yeah, it really
You want it to take it out.
keeping that blue in around it, or having that blue stick around it, really sort of saves Chris there from not a terrible opportunity at the end, but it
Easy.
puts him in a much better position.
Absolutely.
Whoa, Laura, yep. Whoa. Yes, Laura. Hers.
Going hard on this one.
Hers.
Oh. Okay, well, they keep catching on that back one, so
Yep. Not the end of the world there.
no. Although that doesn't definitely makes it a lot easier for Kevin now because he's got a lot more options now that he's still has shot.
Yeah, and I'm not sure they're talking this one out. I'm not sure if that was a case of
Like your first one didn't move as much, but that one did exactly.
they were trying to get cute with it, or if it did something they weren't expecting on the curl there. 'Cause you don't expect either of these teams to flash a rock when they're cleaning it early.
Yeah, I think it started to break a lot more than they expected it to, so they were trying to keep it straight, but
And if you're Gouthro now, all of a sudden you're probably thinking, how am I going to get out of this end only giving up 2? To now you sit top button,
you're thinking,
force or steal is on.
yeah, you're thinking how do I keep the pressure on to maximize points this end?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. All right, we need the opportunity for a double or a miss, I guess. Yeah. No, really like to get 2 though.
Rock's coming down here. Sweepers indicating it's a bit light
Yeah, we're on it early and hard, so
and trying to curl it.
That should be light, eh?
Got to get a piece
Yeah.
of the paint here, or you give the gift right back.
it's not looking like they're gonna get it there.
We want to roll though, don't we?
Oh, that may have
So if we stay here,
just saved
then let him.
saved Chris's end a bit there.
Exactly.
If you roll, he draws, we get 1.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna throw 10 though.
And if you're Granchelli, I'm not sure where I like rolling here.
Yeah,
You can't roll to the center
Because then you give him back.
What do you like here?
if you knows that the
Yeah,
double's there,
And
if
he
you,
wanted to.
I don't know,
She-
he almost needs to.
Perfect, that is all, yeah. I can't blame her.
What do you roll like a rock to Christina's left?
Yeah, not a crazy amount. They don't want to get it too far over, but they also don't want it too close. This is a.
Yeah.
They also want to give Kevin a shot to roll under and then.
Yeah. I lean to like nose probably gets you a deuce.
Yeah. Oh, looks like they're just on the outside of it.
All right, that's not bad.
No.
Wide.
Kevin will have a double. I don't know if he has a double and roll. Maybe. Like to stay in the
Okay, I thought it was
house.
a little wide.
Is there a triple?
Tracked, yeah.
I was gonna say, I wonder if the double doesn't catch on that back rock again, like they all seem to be going on.
Yeah. I'm wondering if you hit it thin, your shooter's going in the direction of that back 12 rock. Right through kind
Yeah.
of the GO of golf.
Unfortunately, he can make the double and roll now, which kind of sucks.
But he's not playing it that way. So
Yeah.
think he just wants to try and get that, get the double, but
Yeah. Yeah, what you can't do here is you can't do something that risks flashing.
Exactly.
And, have Granchelli put 4 on the board.
yeah, that would really,
A deuce here, you're tied with Hammer playing 7. That's a pretty good position to be in.
So our 6th end sponsor for this game is the Medicine Shop Pharmacy. They're a pharmacy here in Sydney. They have 2 locations here in Sydney, one on Welton Street and one on Kings Road. They visit their new primary care clinic. So they have a new primary care clinic they can go to. Their services include common conditions like strep and allergies, chronic conditions like high blood pressure and diabetes, and contact them for appointment. They let's see this. Oh, look at that. Ooh.
What a shot.
What a shot.
I changed my vote. That might be the shot
Yeah,
of the game
yep.
so far.
I think that might be it. Yeah, the Medicine Shop run by 2, another 2 that curl here. So business owners that also come curl here. So Huey and Brandon there. So yeah, so if you ever need any pharmacy items, go check them out.
If anybody's played a curling bonspiel before, when we get to Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening, the visits to the pharmacy go up in number and frequency. So
I think that may have been the wrong replay there, but yeah, definitely, yeah. There's a lot of sore people come. Sore in the body and also maybe the brain
Exactly.
after the Saturday night in some of these tournaments. So
Tylenol shares might be going up Sunday of a curling tournament.
Yeah, and that guard was. Oh, yeah.
some electrolyte drinks for
Exactly. Rehydration.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So if you're Granchelli here,
Maybe, but no, we want to throw closer to 12 and a half, I guess. Yeah.
I am
Yeah,
sup-
I see it.
I think he's
trying to play the hit. This is I won.
Man, oh man.
It's a tough call.
It is.
What do you think? How important is it here to make sure you score?
12 and a half.
I think he needs to score. If he gives up 1, then he's
It
down
looks dicey, but the way it
down
curls-
3 in the 7th, and then
Yeah.
his best situation is not having Hammer in the final end at that point.
The problem is even if he gets by the guard, if it overcurls, he jams that red onto
Yeah.
the blue anyway. So if he makes it, he's a hero. Tough shot though.
Yeah, definitely.
Looks like they got to curl this one.
Yeah. They're on it.
Got to curl big time for a piece.
Oh.
Good effort.
Yeah. Well, looks like it's going to be a steal there for Team Gouthro. So going into the 7th, Gouthro's up 5-2 now. So
Big swing there
yep.
between Gouthro's last and Granchelli's last. Wowza.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. That 4th end of 3 really that's the real difference maker in the game here. Because other than that, it's been a very close game. There's that one end is made this whole game a completely different scenario.
Might have been. I know it's copyrighted, but the TSN turning point might
Yeah.
have been that right there.
Yeah.
Especially if this result holds.
Yeah. Now Chris has to go pretty aggressive here to try and get as many points as he can this end to make the 8th a bit of a tougher competition.
It was close. I wanted to be about 2 feet.
Challenges on.
Yeah. I was thinking back 12.
It was a tough shot, and he gave it a heck of a try. I'm wondering still if that draw to the 4-foot. You take your 1, down 1, playing 7.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad. Not a bad circumstance. Now there's a bit of a steep mountain.
Yeah. Well, it's not impossible. It's doable. So anything can happen. So.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. It should curl. It looks light.
Looks like they're just looking for a guard here. Oh, are they able to get this over? Just getting it over the hog line there.
You don't think?
That might be one of the first corner guards we've seen, at least in a while.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, last time I think it was those two for Kevin that.
That's right. That helped lead to a 3-ender. So
Exactly. Yeah.
maybe Granchelli's tapping into that secret sauce.
Yep.
And I was looking at the scoreboard there, and I was just saying something doesn't add up, right? But that's right, because they had a 5th end
Oh,
blank, and they didn't put that down.
Not good.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna say this is the
Chris is
first. This is the first 6th end I've ever seen going away from the glass.
Yeah. 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 They liked the way it was running one direction, so let's do it again from that end.
Exactly. 7th end though. If you're Granchelli, you're probably thinking need at least a deuce.
Yeah.
And if you're Gouthro, you're saying what? 1 point
Yeah.
is perfect.
Yeah. If they can force here, they take control. Or even I mean, obviously his best hope is a steal, but a force of 1 I think still gives him good odds in
Mine should be good.
the last end to
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, go.
take advantage. So
Go.
looks like it's gonna be another
Good brush.
corner guard there.
We've got some very interested spectators behind the glass here watching
Yeah.
watching the it looks like Gouthro team battle away here.
Yeah. Very intrigued in the situation that's going on. A lot of fans here at the club watching the games.
Yes, indeed. And truly all generations. Everybody from what, a few years old up to more than a few
Yeah.
years old.
All young at heart, though.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Playing the little tap
Little
or
tap,
split
yeah.
here. It's a pretty good outcome for Gouthro.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's
Kind of does what's called the caps the corner guard. Makes it hard for Granchelli to access that right now.
yeah. I think it looks like he just wants to. Come in behind it by the looks of it. So.
Kurt Roach here with a big shot. First seconds rock of the end for blue.
Yep.
Always amazed for a tall guy like Kurt. He's got a great touch game.
Yeah, he's.
Line's good.
Can make it all, but
Okay, we got lots of room.
it's not uncommon for somebody maybe on the taller side to be able to throw it real hard and move granite and maybe not always have that touch.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just trying to get it over.
A little light. Nice shot.
Good effort. Makes Gouthro have to deal with it.
I think he's just going to try and kick that out.
Yeah. Keep your shooter in play is probably good, but not essential.
Yeah. Priority is just get that blue out. This looks like it's coming over a lot. Looks like that's. Ooh.
Got to go hard to not touch your red. And what a
Ooh.
shot. That is pretty much perfect. Now, there is a triple,
Yeah.
but I don't know why. You probably wouldn't want to play it in this context.
No, I think he's going to want to try and get that. Oh,
Yeah.
I think he's
okay.
contemplating it.
I think he's...
Probably 9.5.
Mhm.
9.
He's probably not playing for the triple. It looks like what he's playing is try to change the angles on
Yeah.
those two reds.
Yeah, jumble him up a bit, see if he can change the.
Because right now those corner guards are inaccessible to
Yeah.
Team Granchelli.
Whoa. Christina. Whoa, no. Close. No. Yep. Roll it. roll it, roll it. That's good. Good shot.
Heck of a shot by Kurt.
Great shot by
Yeah.
Kurt.
Freeze those up too.
Yeah, we need to open up the guards.
Yeah.
Yes, that one red is still behind the corner guard, but there's not two.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
you can get around it.
You're welcome.
Looks like Kevin's just going to be trying to play it open, trying to just run these rocks out.
Yep. Keep your reds around and eliminate blues.
Yeah.
Ooh. Perfect.
Yeah.
I think they're trying to kill you, Sam.
Looks like they just want to go for the. Looks like they're going for the draw here. So.
How much?
Yep, that probably top 4 range.
Yeah, we got room right now, but line's pretty good.
They're on it, so I guess I think it might be a little light, but maybe they're trying to keep it straight.
Try to curl it, Kurt.
Oh, never mind. Trying to get a move.
No, we're light again. Okay, leave it there.
Just died as well.
Yeah, not a bad outcome. More shrapnel in the way. And now if you're a Gouthro, I don't know, that draw around the center looks pretty tasty.
Yeah, just try and fill the house. On it early, trying to keep it straight.
Yeah.
I think they have it.
Looks like there's enough room.
Yeah, I don't think they really need to keep it that straight.
Must have been for weight, they were thinking early.
Maybe.
But this thing's sailing.
Yeah. Oh. May have overcooked it there. And yeah, it just goes out the back.
Yeah. That's probably a bit surprising at this point in the game. Big shot up coming here for Christina Black. Can't find a more textbook
pretty good,
delivery
Kurt.
than that.
Exactly, yeah.
We got room. Yeah,
On it
curl
again. Oh, it's trying to get to move.
Again, they're kind of caught by the
Go-
where to put the
go
broom.
back
Yeah.
eight. Keep going. Back 8. Yep.
Not sure if it's
Yep,
straightening
yep,
up
yep,
on them
yep,
or what. But good outcome. Got it partially buried. I have nothing else. Probably got a good idea of the line. Got a good idea of the line for what
Ready.
Chris's first rock will have to do.
Looking at the chat here, asking if the McNamara game has started. No, we're a little bit behind schedule here, so the McNamara game probably won't start for another 20 minutes-ish maybe at least, so slightly behind schedule, but
Right, it didn't curl at all.
we do have a lot of games going on right now.
I think there's got to be a shelf here.
Hang around and watch this. The conclusion of this game's due to be spicy. So yeah, it's worth hanging around while you wait for the next draw to get going. Big game though. I think that's if I recall, I think that's McNamara versus Stone coming up. A battle of teammates.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Get your popcorn ready for that one.
That'll track there all day. I know.
Trying to carve this
Yeah.
one.
Looks
Getting
like
close
it's
to
getting
a
to
piece.
it. Oh, okay. Oh, just got there.
Objective met.
For me, I think it's there. Yep.
And now got to put the broom in the right spot for this come around. Your Granchelli probably mission or first goal is to get it fully buried.
Yeah.
Second goal is in front of the tee line.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Just getting the right line seems to be impossible. That looks like 2 feet less ice than we were taking earlier.
Seems to be indicating maybe straightening up a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah, they were moving a lot more earlier, and there's been a lot more carving last few ends than there were in the first couple.
Yeah. That can happen sometimes on a surface. Kind of the pebble wears in, and you maybe you lose that sharp finish that you had in the first couple rocks.
Is it?
I think they think this might be a little heavy. Ooh, yep. It's
Look at
just
this come in.
carrying.
Now where it's going to stop. Oh, wow.
Is it going to stop?
I was shocked to see that go through
Yeah.
that easy.
Just didn't want to slow down.
Sorry.
And Granchelli definitely looks puzzled by that outcome. Might have been one of those situations where you're so focused on the line that maybe the exact speed you needed slipped the mind a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never saw that coming.
Yeah. I guess, yeah, you didn't
Us
really.
too.
Yeah, we didn't either, so we're with you, Chris. But that definitely puts, really gives Kevin the upper hand here, because Chris is at best getting one here, so he's at least got the force done, so now he's able, if he can try and force a tough draw here and see if he can steal.
Exactly. The steal is pretty much game over at this point.
Yeah, definitely.
No, I know. I just mean this end. Like, I
Oh,
cannot
yes.
play,
Seems like they're indicating it's a case of the heavies as well.
Yeah.
Starting to curl in there, nice. But yeah, it is just not snapping. Very late that curl comes in. Fortunately, it gives Granchelli some backing, so Gouthro might not be too happy with that. But I'd also be happy guaranteeing that worst case scenario, I'm going home up 2 with hammer.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, now all the pressure is going to be on Chris to try and steal in the last end. So,
Anyways.
Kevin definitely did his job here. So,
Yes. Now a big draw, Granchelli, to keep this game going.
yeah, if he's short or heavy on this, it
You'll hear the Velcro.
yeah, it'll be definitely final nail in the coffin if he doesn't like this one.
It's looking close. They're cleaning it in. Line looks perfect. This might have been almost the line for the come around on his first shot. Well done. Back 4.
Great shot by Chris there. All right. So it's the force by Gouthro on to Granchelli. So he's going to go into the last end up 5-3. And we'll update you on some of the other games from across the ice. So Team Camden McNeil versus Team Kenny Kehoe. Team McNeil scored 3 in the 6th, so they're up 8-5 in the 7th end right now. Team Arsenault scored 2 in their 6th end, so they are up 4. No, that's a 9. They're up 9-3 in the 7th end there. So that game's starting to get a reach, I think, for Team Yvonne Lafort. And over on sheet 4, Team Sebastian Lafort scored 2 in the 6th, so they are up 5-3 over Team Thomas Exodus. So some close games and getting close to the end here. A lot of games are getting to their finishing points.
Absolutely. That Arsenault Lafort, that's quite the gap that Arsenault's built up on Yvonne Lafort.
Just started to pull away.
Just get to the center line, that's all.
That also could happen at these stages, multiple games in a day. Maybe one team's just not quite on their game, the other one's sharp, and gap can form. But here, if you're blue, if you're Granchelli, you're thinking just put as many rocks in play as possible and hope to leave Gouthro with some kind of a difficult shot.
Try and make it as difficult as possible.
And if you're Gouthro, you're hoping you have a shot.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Yeah, Gouthro's Gouthro's goal is to keep it as clean, and Granchelli's to keep it as messy as possible. So.
Exactly. And this is where the 5-rock rule helps create some chaos. If Granchelli makes a bunch of shots this end, Gouthro's got to step up and do the same. Not the greatest first shot, but I'd usually take that more than a guard if you're the team with hammer.
Yeah. Rather be in the house as opposed to giving something that Granchelli can come behind. Oh, looks like we have handshakes on sheet 2, so that looks like Team McNeil is going to beat Team Keogh. So they will move on in the, I believe that's the C division.
We're really tight. Yeah, you got to go some.
Excellent. They that means
we're
probably at this stage that means McNeil's staying alive and going on a Sunday.
Oh,
Yep, and I think that might be it for Team Keogh.
Stop. Nice shot.
Just fighting it.
Just slid in. It might end up being okay. Looks like Gouthro is ignoring it.
Yep.
Possibly a questionable call, but
yeah, you'd think you'd want to, since it's in, you'd think you'd want to get her out of there, but
yeah. But maybe he's fighting offense with offense here.
Yeah.
We'll see. So again, the best shot is usually the made shot. So whatever that is going to be.
Exactly.
They're sweeping this in there nice. Little bit of room.
Get it in.
That's not too bad.
Just T-line.
I think it gives Chris some options though here to play around and give him something to catch on, so he's not fully wide open.
Yeah, if Granchelli can move this rock back, he's creating a bit of a wall of red. I like Kurt's chances of being close here.
Yep. What do you got?
They're on it early.
Yep.
Trying to keep it straight. They're holding it. It's a little light. Yep. And it's starting to go.
I got 14-9.
Okay.
Yeah,
They're pulling it though. They're dragging it.
Yep. Okay, that's fine. Good shot.
That's a
Yeah, true.
while it's not what they called, that's a pretty good spot to be.
Yeah, they definitely pulled that deeper in than it was looking like early on. So
You don't need to be shot rock or sitting 2 until your last
Yeah.
rock is stopped. So,
exactly.
So set up for there. And if you're red here, well, what is it? This is 6th rock, so they could have been clearing
They
some.
could have been peeling.
I don't know. I think you were on the call last night for my game. All right, then, and this is getting a little PTSD here.
Yeah.
A lot of rocks in play after 6 stones.
Yeah. You think you'd start trying to get some of those blues out of there, but
Yeah, a good shot here,
Freeze isn't bad, but
and all of a sudden Gouthro might have to switch gears or double down and go real aggressive.
yep. Just wants to keep it interesting. Oh, so this is we're in the 8th end now, but we the 7th end, previous end was sponsored by Mercer's Fuel. So if you need any home heating oil, give Todd a call. Todd, obviously, huge friend of the club, a big curler here. They're one of our gold sponsors for this game or for the stream. So thank you for that. And they also want you to check out Happy Home Assistant. So that's a new initiative they have going for coming to your house, clean heat pumps, things like that. So thanks a lot, Todd, for all the help that you've done. And our 8th end here is sponsored by McIntyre Chev. They are a platinum sponsor for this stream. So huge thank you for them for that. Sell Chevs, Buicks, GMCs. They're another great supporter of the club here. They sponsor our Wednesday Night Mixed League, so thank you for that. And they also sponsor Team Drover, so huge friend of the club. So thank you to all our sponsors for this, making this stream happen. None of this would be possible without you guys, so thank you for that.
And while the last shot that came down here was, if not perfect, at least close to perfect, Granchelli's building up his rocks in front of some reds in the 4-foot. So game on.
Yeah. Everything's to play for here now.
Calling a guard here and really hoping that it stops about 3 feet ago.
Yeah.
Not awful.
No, not terrible,
For a
but
second. What are you seeing for?
from Granchelli here.
They got a
I'm
choice
just
to
trying
make
to figure
here.
out what's ideal, though, right?
Does he
We make
try and,
this.
yeah, I was going to say, does he try and
That's
tap that
probably
blue into
going
that red
there,
and kick
but
it
we're
out?
gonna- our shooter's going to be here. To almost knows. Exactly.
If I'm Granchelli, I'm starting to
Exactly,
think, is there a way that I can make Gouthro face
Exactly,
3 on his
yeah.
last?
Yeah.
Face the loss.
Put all the pressure on him
Yeah.
right at the end.
Okay.
And if they do end up tied
we're on
after
the right
this, they
page.
don't do an extra end, but they do a draw to the button for the win. So there could be some more tense moments to come after that. So
Yes, high drama. It would be a fitting way to close a game like this,
Yeah.
but I think Gouthro probably has something to say about that.
exactly, yeah. He doesn't want to go to that
Yeah, okay.
to that part of the game. So
No. And in some ways, Granchelli would probably be pretty happy at this stage
Yep.
to be doing a draw to the button for the win.
It'll still curl.
Just looking behind us here, the club is packed.
yeah, starting to fill up.
Must be Saturday
Line's
night.
good.
Saturday
Yeah.
night at the mixed Spiel.
Line's good.
Fans are piling in for.
Whoa, curl.
There'll be some live music here later, so they're getting ready for that.
Go.
Awesome. If you're in the area, come on out and
Go,
for a
go,
good
go.
time.
That's okay. Angles are good. That's
Not
good.
terrible, a little light, but still puts Granchelli in still a pretty decent position here. That's still lined up to hit that
Angles are
red
good.
out. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you're almost thinking if you're Gouthro, do you just guard for your metaphorical curling life
Yeah.
here?
just hold on to your shot rock and your pretty buried shot rock, although it is. Yeah, just try and make it as hard as possible for them to get anywhere near that.
I think, unfortunately, that's
You
what
talking
I
to
would
yourself
play.
over
Yeah, I think that's they kind of backed themselves into a hole here by leaving those few rocks around at the start of the end. I think they
So if you can get a good guard in place.
kind of put themselves in this position, but
We really only have one line to it.
yeah.
Looking around the sheets here, sheet 4 is coming down to the close. Surprisingly, very few rocks in play. Not sure how that happened in the 8th end. But
yeah, exactly.
Okay, come here,
I know
Christina.
Lafort will be ecstatic about that.
Come here.
Yeah, the exact opposite of what's going on in this end.
Exactly.
Not too often you see
We need to.
8th ends
to
is
figure out
as
the weight,
busy as
that's
this
all.
is. I mean, they
Exactly.
can get busy, but this is
Because
quite a lot
we
in
can't-
play.
to
Yeah,
get
I
the
wish they
curl,
would
we gotta
play a little
throw
bit
it
more
down,
aggressive,
but
though.
that's-
You
I
know.
don't know if we'll get enough on 3 rocks of action. And if you throw it hard, then we're probably going into this. Like,
Yeah, I think.
but
I don't think I am, but I'm gonna play.
Yeah, every
so
rock
what
is
do you
in
think
play
of
right
the weight,
now,
Or do we?
Love it.
and they're all
We don't have last
in the 4-foot line down the middle. There's
do we go
nothing,
10?
nothing really out on the edges.
Throw quite a bit of weight, and then
Not
Yeah.
quite the way you
It-
would
it
draw
should
off the
still be
8th
good.
end normally,
No.
but here we are.
And that's going to spin too. Yeah.
you have to try.
Yeah. Okay.
So I need like 10.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. So we hit what we can see, right? Can you see half? Okay.
Christina delivering. I don't know if they said a board waiter.
Well,
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I think they're just
oh, Curl.
trying to run anything here. There's basically, if you get any sort of
curl it.
contact here, it's going to jumble that red around somehow. Oh. Oh.
Oh, it's not
That's not terrible, yeah.
bad. Yeah.
I think Chris just saw the same thing that I did, that blue, they can still hit that blue into that red there, although it's not the most ideal situation.
Yeah, the angle's changed.
No, I know.
So Gouthro, I
We
would
didn't
say,
have much no, we
in
didn't
some
have a lot of
ways
ice
is
either.
breathing a sigh
Yeah.
of
We
relief.
needed it to curl that much to make the shot.
A mini sigh of relief.
Yeah. Still a lot of pressure on him here, but
But it's tougher to sit two. Right?
looks like they're guarding.
Yeah.
Maybe a little garden for their, or at least to stay the advantage. They
Yeah.
are shot rock. That's the good news.
I totally agree. That's why I wanted to talk to you about it because. But the
Although
other thing
if-
was, you know, do we
Depending on
take
where
the
this
risk
guard
and
ends up,
throw
if
like
they're
a
able
waiter,
to
sort of sit it there and line
get
it?
around it and kick that red out, they're
It was going to be hard for us to get
it'll
the
be quite
angle
the pickle to be in.
Yeah, well, I don't know about right now though.
But this looks
That looks pretty good.
perfect.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough one to get around to, with enough with enough speed to
Or you run. If you run the nose.
move
Do
it
you
around.
ever play the? I don't know. Do you ever play that rock that just came down? Do you run that
Try.
rock in?
Will be shot one. Or you just double peel the two reds.
Yeah, we play the double peel. It's probably going to go into this one, Christina.
That's fine. I mean, you play for those, and if you hit it in here.
Ironically,
Okay.
Looks like
yeah,
they want
I
to
like
just
that. Okay.
get rid of some of
but
those
we're-
guards
so-
now.
yeah, you
I
wouldn't
don't
think
think we
that
need full peel,
team
just
without
firm,
hammer
right?
down two,
Yeah,
you're playing a
okay.
double peel of some kind. But
Okay.
that's what
So we wanna
probably the
err
call
on the-
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is really just meant to open up
Yeah.
your options as
think so.
Granchelli.
Yeah.
Although I wonder here if they
Yeah.
don't overcurl a little bit and
All right,
nose
we're
it
gonna throw like
and
firmest.
hit that run back that you were talking about.
Numbers.
It's it would be a
and,
pretty awesome plan B.
Yeah.
Try to make the nose run, but if it.
Oh, and we have
you know,
handshakes over on sheet
we-
4,
and
so
we
it looks
double
like Team
peel, it's okay,
Sebastian
too.
Lafort
Worst case
has
is
beat
overcurl
Team
it.
Exodus, so they beat them 5-4. I guess they ran them out of rocks in the last end, so that's another win, another game. Oh, and it looks like, is it? I think it's also handshakes on sheet 3 as well. Yeah, it looks like Arsenault beat Team Yvonne Lafort, so I think they'll be moving on, and I think that might be the end of the road for Yvonne. But
They might be able to have a nice social night now.
yeah, yeah.
Silver
Take it easy.
lining.
Okay. All right.
And a good outcome by Granchelli.
Okay.
That double peel is what they
That-
were going for, so.
That red rock rolled to an interesting spot. I've seen over the years in-offs made from a place like that,
Yeah. Yeah, it's
either for Granchelli or
Careful
Gouthro.
with it, right? I didn't
yeah.
wanna
There's a lot of
overcurl.
highlight reel shots that use a rock in right around that
Yeah.
area. So
So we'll see. That might, if this rock is executed well, that might actually be the easiest shot for Granchelli.
yeah, I think you're right.
We really only have to move.
But the problem is you still couldn't sit 3, so maybe you'd have to run the whatever this guard that Gouthro's playing. You might have to run it in. But it's gonna be a tall order here.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting one here. What see where this guard ends up. Because if the if this doesn't land exactly where he wants it though, and it's a little off, there are some options for Granchelli here to make it difficult for him. Make it difficult for Gouthro to keep it. Seems like it's hanging out quite a bit.
On the carve here.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. It starts to go now.
There's that curl they were looking for earlier.
Yeah.
Got to close the hole off, and I think
Ooh,
they
look
did.
at that. Yeah.
I don't know, Devin. I'm looking at those two shots, and just what Christina's
Yeah,
saying. I think that's the only way you ensure that you're sitting 2 at the end of this.
action to push this.
I think
here,
that's
though,
your
for coming
highest
off
percentage
that
shot here. I think running that in is
Or you run that.
it's a tough one because
Yeah,
there's a
run
lot
that's
of.
probably not getting two. Yeah.
Yeah, and if you run it in,
so-
you have
That
to hit it
blue-
on the left side, so your shooter's going to roll
Yeah.
in order
And
to
then,
leave
so
two
if we
blues
were
in the
to-
forefoot. Because if you're not
Exactly.
sitting two
Inside,
at the end of this shot,
gonna roll
Gouthro's
here.
running inside to celebrate a big win.
What are you seeing up there,
And
Kurt?
if that, if you're a little
where
bit
are you
too
seeing
off,
this?
it's gonna kick right past it. But
Yeah,
I think
I agree.
I think
Yeah,
that
no,
inoff's
we're
the
not
only.
going to play that. Yeah.
Either you chase it, or you do this.
Do you see that chase as being there, Devin?
I don't know. I don't think.
So
I think
it is,
earlier
like,
in the
pretty much right
game,
the wall,
with how
isn't it?
much they've been curling, maybe. But I think right now, I think they're starting to curl a little less. So
more
I
action
think
with
it's a
the
lot
outturn,
more
but we don't
difficult to
know
get
it.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we
I
got
hope they've maybe learned their lesson from the sixth
I
end
think
there.
we put it. Yeah.
Play
I think so,
something
too.
that you know guaranteed is there.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. More than last time, probably. Eh?
Hold
More
on to your
than
hats,
last time?
though. This isn't
Okay.
easy.
This is it. This could be the big decider
Yeah, guys,
here.
Let's make this. Yeah.
If he hits this, and if he does make this, then it's
Well, go the other turn,
be an
but I just
interesting
don't know
shot
it.
for
Yeah,
Gouthro.
you're
We'll
right,
see
you can't chase it.
how it plays out. And if he doesn't, it'll be a huge sigh of relief, I think.
Oh, yes. Gouthro's palms might be a little sweaty right
Yeah.
now. He's into that sort of thing, maybe pray into a certain deity.
Yeah.
Rock's coming down. Looking close.
Oh, nice try.
One heck of an effort. What a game.
Well, it was a tight one. It was a close one. It was a well-played game by both teams.
Oh, I thought we
Final
had that.
score,
Jeez, I thought we had that.
5-3 there. Guthro, or Granchelli missing his last one, so Guthro never had to throw his final rock. But it's a nice, tight game. Well played. So it was, I guess now Guthro will move on to the A semifinal, and I think Granchelli moves to B. I'm not actually sure. It's a bit of a wonky bracket here, but
Yeah, it could be. He's either moving to B or moving to the bar. One
yeah,
or the
one
other.
or the other. Might be happier with the bar option, but
Yeah, exactly. What a game.
Yeah.
Devin, this was a pleasure.
great to be here. Great to have you.
Yeah. Next game will be coming up shortly, right? For
Yep.
all those fans out there looking for the McNamara Stone or whoever else is featured.
Yeah, I believe that's who it is. I believe it's McNamara versus Stone in the other A quarter final or semi. It's weird. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for being here, Simon. So yeah, stick around. The new stream will be starting pretty soon. We'll just have to say ice maintenance. And thanks for watching, and stick around for a word for our sponsors.
Something about this place brings me back, it always brings me back. This kind of love won't change. Brings me back, it always brings me back. I've crossed many miles, but one thing's always clear, my heart stays here.
McIntyre Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC is proud to sponsor the Sydney Curling Club. Looking for a new ride? Shop new or use, assisted by our friendly sales team with the largest selection of GM vehicles on the island. Need a part for your vehicle or an oil change? Visit our certified service and parts department for all your vehicle servicing needs. Hurry hard down to 101 Disco Street. Shop anytime online on our website and follow us on social media to stay up to date with all of our latest promotions.